So yes, Lady of that.
I've lived on Milton Road for 45 years. When I came, it was a quiet road and very nice to live in. Now it's absolute horror because the county council have got no consideration for the people who live in Milton Road. It's a long, long road, and people. I haven't met a quarter of the people who live on Milton Road, and when we had a last meeting, I met one who wished we got a proper bus service, for instance. And I've been ill for quite a long time, and I've had a lot of time to sit and think, and how I can help. And I think the only way is for the council, all the different members to get together and work together, not keep making separate committees, but you must work together, and that includes Conservatives. Where are the Conservatives tonight? Are there any? Are there any Conservatives tonight? Exactly. So how can you fight it without the Conservatives helping you? Because the county council is Conservative, and they're not going to take any notice of us unless we work together.
Well, I absolutely agree with you, and that's kind of the point I was trying to make earlier, which is we are all here, we are your elected representatives.
Yeah, we have to insist you work together.
Yeah,
it worked in the war,
yeah.
And it can work now. It's the only thing that's going to save Milton Road and Easton Road, and I don't know what others are concerned.
Yeah, there are more concerns.
That includes commuter parking, has got to go, because it's strangling people who live in Milton Road and the adjusting streets.
Yes,
Find a way of stopping commuter people coming in, and they've got to find a way of stopping people from the new village that's starting, coming into Cambridge willy-nilly, making it even more of a racetrack.
Yeah.
And my idea is to try, see how it works, of shutting one of the multi-storey car parks in certain hours so people can't come in. They have to use park and ride, and the bus service needs to be manageable financially. At present, it's crippling.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Well, you have a chance to ask specific questions about bus services when Andy Cameron joins us.
He's not here.
Yes, he will be. He's down on the agenda for 8 o'clock.
Because he's a big stumbling block, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, you have a chance to ask him. Yeah, you might tell him that. Yeah, you tell him that when he gets here. But there is a big range of really complex and difficult issues and big challenges that Cambridge faces. And there aren't really any simple answers, I'm afraid. But we have to try and get to grips, all of us, who are elected representatives and representatives from residents. Yeah.
When I went to the general election, I had nothing from the Conservatives at all.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid I can't answer for the Conservatives and how they may have communicated with you.
It's making you ineffective.
But we will be doing our best for you and to represent your views and everyone's views here. So please, can I assure you on that? So Councillor Scout, very quickly.
Yeah. Surely I can do that. I'd like to respond to your question and thank you by saying that there is a body called the Joint Area Committee, and we have set up a working party to look into the whole question of parking throughout the entirety of Cambridge, looking at residents parking, looking at the need for the capacity for shoppers to come locally and shop, and I'm not talking about calling cars in to come and shop, but the ways that we can ensure that those people who do come in cars are going to park in spots that are allocated rather than simply roaming about and trying to find a spot in front of somebody else's house. So this working party is focused on that issue. We had a meeting on the 7th, we have another meeting on the 16th, one on the 21st, where members of the public can come and make submissions as long as they get in touch beforehand, and I'm happy if they contact me, and I'll endeavour to ensure that they can come and make their points known. And then we have undertaken to look very solidly into this issue, to endeavour to come up with proposals that can deal with the issue of commuter parking in particular, but with the right of residents to park in their own areas, and also issues of traders. We don't want the shops, for example, to go bankrupt because people can't come and shop there. So all these issues are being looked at, traders, carers and so on. Well, yes, exactly, and we will certainly be doing what we can to encourage that. Thank you.
The bus company's got to play ball.
Okay, well, you can answer that question shortly. I haven't been ignoring you, Councillor Austin. Councillor Austin.
And they need to be full, and they'll pay.